Yo soy JC.
Mi chiamo Dell'Orso.
Spinellas.
Je m'appelle Russ.
Together we are the Crooked, and you're watching
Q&A with
Lady K at the Cherry Cola Rock and Rolla Cabaret Lounge. Well, thank you for that fun intro. I know back in December you guys wished Canadian Beats a Merry Christmas in 4 different languages. So I thought it'd be fun to add a little foreignness to this interview as well. So thank you. And it's really exciting meeting you guys. I've heard a lot about the Crooked and how awesome all of you are.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, no pressure, no pressure. And your music is fantastic, so I'm really happy we're doing this interview. I know the Crooked definitely falls under the rock umbrella, but you guys also add musical elements and influences. So how would you describe your band's sound?
Well, we definitely like guitar riffs. You know, we got 2 strong guitar players in the band, and we chose the name The Crooked because we wanted to try different ideas. You know, we want to put a dance beat or a dance hall beat over like a 90s grunge song.
Right.
We just like to try different things. Yeah, so like, it's not straight, it's crooked. Yeah.
Now, prior to the Crooked, you all were in different separate bands. So how did you come together, initially meet, and form this band?
Well, it really started with Dell'Orso and I. We started jamming. Dell'Orso has another band called The Joy Arson, and we all in the local music scene know of his band. And
We lived in the same building.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did live in the same building.
So we
that's
used
right.
to hang around a lot, and then when he left his project, he wanted someone to jam with, and we just started jamming, and yeah. That's what
Actually, I remember one time I went down to his apartment because he lived like 6 floors down from me, and he just looked at me with those beautiful blue eyes, and he's just like, "Why aren't we in a band together?" and that was like years before, right? So it just like got into my head, and I was like, when friends were like, "You should start a band, you should sing, you should do this," I'm like, "All right, well, I know who to get for a drummer," and then we heard about Russ through the music scene. Mutual friend like talked about him like he's like a legend.
The infamy that is me.
And then Nilesh, we met through Craigslist. He's actually from the UK, and he was living in Berlin, and that was really interesting.
You moved here for us.
It was. Yeah, I was, I guess, the final piece, jigsaw piece. And I slotted into this band pretty much as soon as I arrived. It's kind of become like Crooked law at this point.
Well,
but,
didn't you first meet with JC literally like right
on
when
the
you
day,
got
yeah,
off
yeah,
or
absolutely.
off the train or the plane?
Yeah. I mean, jet lag to the point that I couldn't even see straight, right? But yeah, then we met up for drinks that evening. And I came in the next day for, I guess, my first audition, and it kind of wiped out. And then a few weeks later, we were playing our first show at Lee's Palace in front of, like, I think 350, 400 people.
good introduction to Canada.
Yeah.
I was not there for that show.
Yeah.
He wasn't, right?
He's spoiled. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like how many years it takes for a Toronto musician to get to play Lee's Palace. He did it in like 2 weeks within getting here.
Oh, no, believe me, I've played the... I've paid my dues in other countries.
Yeah.
I've done the shows for no one, or like one guy and his dog. Yeah.
So you deserve to be, or you deserve to be
a
up
strong
there.
word, but I think I fit in well.
It's not totally undeserved.
No.
Now, you guys have already released 2 singles and 2 official music videos, which are both awesome. And personally, I love tarot cards. Now, do you all write together, or are you each responsible for different elements?
It's kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes I bring in a full song. Sometimes we work on certain sections together.
Just jam out sometimes and come out with riffs, or a bass line would come in, or a past song.
We got a song that's coming out on the new EP called Dog Days. That's actually an old song from a previous band that Russ was in.
First band. It was actually my first band, one of the songs that I wrote for it, so.
Was Get Wise? The apostrophe? Yeah. Yeah, it was a completely different song. It's like a punk rock song. And I heard it and I was like, oh, that's a good melody, right? It's got good bones.
Now, I was told that there are big, exciting things happening for the Crooked. this year. So what can we expect from you in February?
Probably Glove. We got another single coming out. It's kind of ties in with I Didn't Know and Tarot Cards.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully it's gonna be like another favorite of Katie's.
I'm sure it will be. Now you guys are, you're also, those 3 songs combined are going to be the Shoebox Session?
Yes, that's right. I think that's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Working title.
Sounds good.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
We it's called the Shoebox because we recorded at in this room that was this very DIY studio, and it was called the Shoebox. And when we recorded the drums, it was so loud that we got evicted.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we tried to pay homage to.
Yeah. So it gave us our start.
Well, it's very exciting. And the excitement doesn't stop there because it continues in April when you guys will be celebrating your 1-year anniversary as a band.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Happy.
Now, I know you guys have a really special night planned, right?
We do.
Yeah. It's working.
We're gonna be playing Friday, April 13th at Lee's Palace, and we're gonna release the new EP, the 4th-song EP, and it's our 1-year anniversary, and JC and I's co-birthday party.
Our birthdays are like a week and a half apart,
And that's
so it's gonna be
Put
quite a
out.
party. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little dangerous, but you know.
It
That's what
falls
we do.
right in the middle of the 2 birthdays, and it's Friday the 13th. Which
Yeah,
is
and we'll also kind of celebrate almost a year of knowing Nilesh.
the best part. About it
What should I add to that?
Oh, you don't have to add anything.
I understand why that would be an honor for you guys.
Friday the 13th, most people would see that as unlucky, but because you guys are the Crooked, is Friday the 13th a lucky day?
Every day's a lucky.
Well, in Italy,
Oh.
13 is the lucky number. 7's like the bad luck number. So
I'm born April 7th, so.
Oh.
sorry.
I do all my, I guess, critical tasks on Friday the 13th.
Do you?
Tax returns and, painting my house and things like that.
And everything's gone smoothly?
For me,
For you?
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
For colleagues and friends, not so much.
No. Oh.
But,
Can you talk a little bit about that album? I know it's coming out in April, but give us a little taste of what we can expect.
Well, you're definitely gonna hear a lot of really cool riffs because that's what we're all about. We did a lot of work at studio up where is that? Vaughan? Thornhill. Yeah. What was it called? Soundlens Studio. So this really awesome, well set up room in just like this awesome neighborhood. Like really picturesque, and then like the studio equipment was just ridiculous. Like all these old compressors. I'm gonna get off topic because I'm a gear nerd, but like just the quality of the recordings itself is amazing. We got a really good guy producing it, Ted Sedalvis. Yeah, he's in Bathurst Station, so yeah, he's just killing it. Everything sounds great. He's made.
The band Bathurst Station, not
Okay,
the
not
actual
the
station
actual
at Bathurst. Yeah.
Sorry, actually, I'm not very specific.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a great musician, and we're working with him, and it's sounding great. And it's all songs that we are currently part of our set, and we're really excited to hear them finished and see what people think of them.
Well, April 13th, everybody
April 13th.
go to Lee's Palace.
Be there.
Check out the Crooked. My final question for you guys. In a previous interview, Anthony and JC, you guys mentioned that you guys are like a family, this band. You all get along really well. You know, no big arguments, no big disagreements. Yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing like that. Only physically sometimes, but it's how it works.
Okay, well, that might change after this question. Now, everybody on Earth has just weird, annoying quirks or habits, right? Everybody does. Most of us have more than one. And for a band that's been together for almost a year now, I'm sure you've seen some of those quirks and habits. You know, for fun, we should all, or you should all go around. I'm not being a part of this, but you should all go around and say one terrible habit about the person to your right?
See, that's the thing. We all share the same bad habits.
No, you can't. Nope. Nope. You gotta be specific here.
Just go wild.
You got one for Dell?
I got one for you.
Oh, you got one for me?
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
Stick to the right. Stick
Yeah, no,
to the right.
there you go. Divide and conquer. You're doing a great job.
All right, JC. Well, I mean, like, he is trying to make me a better musician, but I come from a metal background and punk background, so my singing style is a little bit different than his. So I've had to learn how to sing properly, and it's kind of frustrating, and he's kind of a dick about it. No, he's not a dick about it. But yeah.
I know my own bad habit.
No, you have to say Anthony's.
I say Anthony's.
Well, thank you, Russ. Thank you for sharing.
That's not even a bad habit. That's a great thing. That's like
His feet smell too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Now
that just
it's
makes
coming
things
out.
up now.
Yeah. It is smell.
I'm gonna
want
just
people
break
to
the
watch.
rules here because we're crooked. We don't follow rules very well.
Okay.
But my biggest, probably my worst habit is probably agitating Russ, and not
All
by
the
like
time.
all the time. See that vein right there? Come here. I like to press it, and it actually makes him pass out. Yeah. So yeah, those are our personalities. But we all love each other a lot. It's a lot of we've had people come up to us and like. I've seen a lot of bands, but when I see you guys, you can tell that you guys are all friends and that you guys are kind of like a gang, and that's so awesome because it's so rare. You know,
Yeah.
I could hang out with any of these guys anytime, anywhere in the world.
And you're not just saying that.
And I'm not just saying that. I mean that. I mean it.
Good. All right. Well, thanks so much. It was really fun chatting with you guys, and
Likewise.
all the best. And I'll see you in April.
Oh
And,
yeah, you're gonna come.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You
do a
don't
follow-up?
seem that excited.
Oh, this is me excited.
Oh.
That's what I hate about Jason.
There you go.
Dell's bad habit is that his face never changes unless he's drumming. You know, he's drumming, he's like fierce and intense, but he could be like having the worst day ever. He would just come up to me and be like, I got fired from work. And I'd smile. Just like,
It's like American Psycho.
He will stab someone with that face.
yeah.
I've got one for Russ,
Yes,
actually.
yes, go for it.
I want to preface this by saying that I genuinely love everyone in this band, Russ included. But sometimes, without my permission, he will spit on me during sex.
I'm going to refute that claim. That's never happened. I have spit on him, though.
All right, well, we'll end there. Thanks so much. Like I said, good luck. I'll see you in April. And I'd like to give a big shout out to the Cherry Cola Lounge for hosting this interview.
Abracadabra, let me see more Lady K videos now. It worked. There's more magic right over there. Click it. Click it before it disappears.